That singular clown in the universe. This is supposed to be a cool video for all the cool guys in the world. This is actually so frustrating. No, 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 no. Yes, 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 yes. Ghost Rider, Ghost Rider. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex, and I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. You're looking at this team and you're saying, Alex, what have you done this time? What the hell is going on? Have no fear. Clarity is here. I'm having a joke. I'm having a little bit of a laugh this week with PvP. Not to poo-poo the boat too much, but PvP this week is not that interesting because they banned so many fun characters. I don't really mind. I actually preferred if they banned Silver Surfer from time to time, but banning Black Widow and Hulk on top of that really kind of bores me. So rather than just doing Jean Grey and whatever and stomping my opponents or being triggered or goaded into tier 3ing Dormammu in order to use him, I thought I would decipher the laws of nature, and I would decode and find that I can actually use this, the one-shot team. And this actually might end up being a Gambit showcase for those of you that want to know. But anyways, I'm going to put my money where my mouth is, and I'm going to do my real battles. I'm not just going to queue up against the AI in battles that are non-impactful. I'm actually going to fight against actual teams. So let's see how this goes. I've been practicing this a little bit. My win rate is not perfect, but we'll see how this goes. So we use Gladiator to boost my damage and also to oh no, she's got crud. Of course, the very first opponent we face has, of course, every single Jean Grey I faced until now, of course. What a great start to the video. What a joke. What an absolute joke, bud. There's no Jean Greys using authority. There are none except for that one clown. That singular clown in the universe using Jean Grey with the CTP of authority. No one does that. Literally no one. Because you know why? It's garbage. And it only works against my team. Any other team would absolutely dunk that lady. Everybody uses greed or regen. Whatever, fine. All right, we're gonna face this guy. We'll be fine. We're using Gladiator because of his crazy movement speed, okay? No, please don't die. I hate this. I hate this so much. As soon as I hit record, everything goes wrong. This is an absolute joke. This is supposed to be a good video. This is supposed to be a cool video for all the cool guys in the world. Why does Netmarble hate me? How do they know when I'm recording? This is unbelievable. I literally never had this much trouble. My win rate wasn't perfect, but I swear to you, listen, ladies and gentlemen at home, my win rate was like 65%, 70%. I was not getting dominated like this. I would never make a video if this was the outcome of the video, right? This is an absolute joke, dude. What is going on? Okay, there we go. So he kills her, right? He run over here. Okay. And he gets another kill here. Okay, great. Okay, check this out. We switch to Ghost Rider. He pulls Thanos out of his... Wait, what? What? Why does everything hate me? Okay, there we go. Like I said, Gambit showcase, everybody. Like I said, Gambit showcase. Boom! Gambino solo, baby. Gambit. You want a Hambit with your Chambit. You got a Fitbit. I got Gambit. So, like I said, this one-shot team works. I have no idea why Ghost Rider decided to poo-poo the bed, but this team works. The only character that can interrupt this team, well, listen, you've already seen me lose twice in a row, so I shouldn't speak so brashly to say the only character, but the character that really puts are you kidding me? This is such a joke, dude. All right, we're gonna have to die here. Yeah, this is unbelievable. Why do you... Okay, nice. Okay, we can still win. No, she's gonna heal. She's gonna heal, yeah. Gambit's dead as soon as he comes in, yeah. Unbelievable, dude. This is so crazy. This is actually so frustrating. There's not... I'm telling you, boys, there's not a single Jean Grey in the top 100. I was practicing, because obviously I can't practice off stream using my fights, right? Every single one of these players in the top 100, you go check all of their accounts. Not a single one of them has Jean Grey with a stupid CTP of authority. Do not get the wrong idea. The CTP of authority is not good for PvP. It just so happens that I'm not able to penetrate the CTP of authority with these particular characters, so it looks like a super OP CTP. Like, this is like rigged marketing. This looks like Netmarble rigged marketing. They're like, oh yeah, Cynicalex, you want to make a joke out of PvP? We're going to make you look like the bigger joke. We're going to give every single Jean Grey that spawns a CTP of authority, and you're going to have a 0% chance to penetrate. Look at Gambit when things go right. Look at this man. Absolutely annihilating the competition. Okay, he's dead here. Cool. But now Ghost Rider comes in and he one-shots Thanos. And he one-shots Thanos. And he one-shots Thanos. And he one-shots Thanos. But you've got to one-shot Thanos for this to work. Otherwise, I look like a clown who's lying. I hate this game. I hate this game. This video was honestly supposed to be so fun and hilarious. And I know it's fun and hilarious for people that like to watch me lose and get frustrated. But for everybody else, they're like, Alex, what am I watching right now? Why did you decide to do this? I swear this works. Okay, look. I swear this works. I swear this works. I literally went down the list of the top teams and I fought them all, minus the ones that have Doctor Strange and Dormammu, because the ones with Doctor Strange and Dormammu have iframe ignore, and it obviously can goof up your strategy. But anyways, this is the one-shot team. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex. We use Gladiator just to run away from our competition, and boom, we get some easy kills on Jean Grey. She respawns. Gambit goes for round 2. Boom, back-to-back kills, baby. Here we go up against this guy right here. Okay, he's gonna fear us and kill us. Oh no, we've lost our only weapon. Psych, I've got another one-shot king. His name, Ghost Rider. Boom, and then he just kills Colossus because boom, one-shot kings. We just beat the #1 player in Vibranium. Now, the #1 player in Vibranium isn't necessarily the best player. It's just the player that spent the most money in refreshes. But let's go down to the third player, the third best player. Are they going to stand a chance against our crazy one-shot squad of kooky, quirky characters? But yeah, so Gladiator, as you can see, is so fast that he creates so much space to give Gambit the amount of time that he needs, not only to set the cooldown on his 5th skill, but also to have the positioning to then get the kills the first time and the second time, and so on and so forth. As you can see, the Gambit showcase is in full effect here, ladies and gentlemen. And Ghost Rider cleans up the gravy. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, you're thinking to yourself, okay, but all these teams are just Jean Grey. All right. We'll find one that has Thanos. I literally fought all of these teams, boys. I literally fought all of these teams and everything was fine. I was only losing, like I said, 30 to 40% of the time, not 90% of the time like it was showing off when I queued up into the actual fights. So here we're going to use Ghost Rider first. No, we're not. I lied. I said I was going to use Ghost Rider first, but his, oh no. Oh no. Well, this is not going to work anyways. Yeah, so we were supposed to, we were supposed to stall a lot longer. Because Ghost Rider can kill Thanos, but he doesn't kill Jean Grey. Unless he dies to Jean Grey. Yeah, okay. So, you know, that one wasn't so good, but the other ones are good. You know, you just need to stall longer, and then yeah, it's obviously it's not a good team. You know, obviously it's not a good team, but it's fun. It's a fun team. They're the one-shot boys. You know, the Hardy boys, the Guardy girls, and the one-shot boys. They're the same group. All right. So here we go. We're gonna load up the one-shot boys. Here we go. Easy peasy. Boom. Gambino with the crazy OP one-shot. You've got the one piece. I've got the one-shot. Boom. Absolutely annihilated. All right, Thanos. Oh no, you killed Gambit. What will I do? I'll just use Ghost Rider. Da-na-na, da-na-na, da-na-na. Yeah, Ghost Rider. Woo! You see that? It works. 50% of the time or less, it works, as you can see. So, yeah. Just wanted to have a little bit of fun in PvP today, but obviously, what was my last 5 matches? Lost, 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 lost. Let's see my win record. Loss, win, win. Okay, cool. So, yeah, my last 5 have been, well, 3 and 5. Is that really my last 5? I thought I lost way more than that. Anywho, that's actually not bad. Oh wait, no, that's that's counting the ones that we were doing. Oh, okay. Oh no, see. Oh wait, what? It only counts your last 7 matches. Maybe that's when we started the stream. We started the video. I was gonna say the stream. We lost twice. Oh, we lost 3 out of 5. And then we just did 1-1 and lost 1. I don't know, dude. Man, timeline is so bad. It needs to be reworked so quickly. All right, we're gonna try one more here. Odin. I think we're gonna get clapped against Odin. I'm kind of scared of Odin, but let's try against Dormammu. You can pull some tricks against Dormammu. You can pull some tricks, but you're gonna need both of the one-shot boys. I need both of the one-shot boys to survive here. So we need Jean to not use her 5th skill. Okay, nice. She uses her 5th skill. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, Gambit gets the one-shot. Nice. Okay, reposition Gambit. Hurry. Operation Gambit. Okay, nice. He gets the second one-shot. Perfect. Okay, this is a problem. I wasn't supposed to do 5. I killed him. Okay, we died. Just use 3, bud. No. Good for PvP. It's like mixed PvP PV, but whatever. But I'm obviously not even using Gladiator, right? He's just running around. He's providing me with the attack bonus, and he's just running around and kiting to stall until I can switch. And you can't switch when the enemy's right next to you, because then they're just gonna one-shot Gambit or Ghost Rider, right? So I just realized that the one-shot boys have a G. They both start with G, right? GR and G for Gambit. So they're the G-shot boys. Anyways, that's probably that's probably sounds weird. So anyways, we're not gonna talk about that. So yeah, Gladiator's just there to do whatever. But my Ghost Rider, his build has not changed. So we're doing this with a PvE build. This is not a PvP build. This is not a CTP of regen. I don't have any heal Odin's Blessings. Like, it's an expensive build, but it's not a PvP build. And then Gambit, I haven't touched this build in years. I don't know why I'm talking with my hands so much, but yeah. So his rank is 5,500, which is, again, not that impressive. He's got that, whatever you want to call that, and then he's still got a CTP of energy. So the hilarious thing there was, if you ignore the losses, we won multiple times against these crazy OP teams with the one-shot boys. Let me know what you think of this goofy video. You could do the one-shot girls if you put Yelena and Captain Marvel. There's a lot of different variations to this team. If I had luck at the beginning, instead of losing a bunch of times, I was actually going to show you the triple one-shot team, because all 3 of these characters have iframe ignore. So it's actually sorry, Gambit doesn't have iframe ignore, but he's just got that like one-shot 5th skill. But imagine if his 5th skill had iframe ignore. That would be sick. But anywho, yeah, this would probably be the ultimate one-shot team, because you actually get Captain Marvel's 4th skill as use for damage. The problem is that she's got a rage and she doesn't have the speed. She doesn't have as much speed as Gladiator, so she gets caught more often and then she just dies, and then it's much less useful. But yeah, you could do something like that. You could do something like this or whatever, or like this, and just cycle through and do your one-shots. It's sort of like a variation on the Warriors of the Sky team, where they just do their 6th skill and then they die and then they revive and they do their 6th skill again. It's kind of like that, but it's more fun in my opinion, because you get to use newer characters like Ghost Rider and other characters like Gambit. So yeah, hit me up in the comments down below. Laugh at my pain and suffering, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.